had 3 C-sections, so I found myself very self-conscious just about the skin that would never go away. I would work out, go to the gym, lose weight, gain weight.
Hi everyone! Welcome back to Motherhood TV.
Where talk is therapy.
I'm C-Mac.
And I'm K-Mo.
And if this is your first time here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. On today's Talk Therapy, we're going to be discussing body-ody-ody-ody-ody-ody-ody. I'm kidding.
So today, all right, so these days, we do see a lot of focus on body shape.
Yes. People's
body shape. What's the perfect body shape? What's the ideal body shape? And then we also see, the Grammys just went by. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion did their thing on stage, and they were met with a lot of controversy here and there. Mm-hmm. They were also met with a lot of applause, where you'll see a kind of like a battle going on of people who are fighting the over-sexualization of certain things, and then people who are just trying to find body positivity.
Right.
And so that's what we want to address today. We're talking about, it's all about the body, Let's kind of dive into the topic.
Yeah. So I want to start by saying that my boobs are fake. No, I'm just kidding. Totally. JK, no. People always ask me if my boobs are real or they're fake, and I'm just like, these boobs look actually real. Like, they're actually look real and they're real. They're completely real. Like, I've had huge boobs since I was like maybe like
all natural woman.
So I was maybe like a teenager, and I've always wanted just to be like a B cup. And it's just kind of one of those things where when you have it, you don't want it. When you don't have it, you want it. You know what I mean? So I've always had boobs, and people were like, oh my God, I wish I had the boobs. I'm just like, dude, they're so overrated. Like, I really wish I had literally like a B cup, and I'd be perfect. That's like the perfect little, size for me. But with that being said, I think that if you're wanting to alter your body to your liking, meaning like if you have an A cup and you feel like a C cup is, would be more fitting for you, or if you want to get a little lipo here, a little lipo there, then that's important. If that's important to you, then do it. What I will say is, do not alter your body for someone else, like for other people. You know what I mean? Like, if people are telling you that you don't look good, or whatever the case may be, or they're body shaming you, don't go altering your body for that reason. Because what I understand these days is that a lot of people are changing the way that they look to basically look like a cookie cutter body. Like, it's just a regular, everybody looks the same. That body shape is just so overrated to me. I'm just like, bro, everybody have the same body.
And they're trying to be cookie cutters of each other. And that, like I said, that is so boring. It's so boring. But, so on my perspective, I actually do feel like some body modification can be beneficial in certain circumstances. Yeah. Like in my situation, I've had a tummy tuck. I had 3 C-sections, big babies, and I ended up with the skin and the little hangover.
Dude, pause real quick. You said she's like, big babies.
Yeah, big babies. Feet straight out, doing cartwheels in the stomach, stretching in the morning, yoga position, all that. And I was like, to grow a human in your body, trust me, all of you that out there that have done it, you can feel me. It's crazy. You feel yourself stretching in ways you didn't know your body can stretch. And then it's like, okay, when the little person comes out, you got to try to put everything back to where it was. And sometimes it doesn't always go back. And like I said, I had 3 C-sections. So I found myself very self-conscious just about the skin that would never go away. Mm-hmm. I would work out, go to the gym, lose weight, gain weight. No matter what I did, that overflat and that skin, it played a subconscious role in how I felt about myself.
Yeah. And
it didn't really dawn on me until a little bit later in life, and I was like, you know what, this is not that big of a deal. Let me go ahead and just get it removed.
Yeah.
Doctors said, there's no way you can make it go away with your 3 C-sections. It just is the way it is. So I felt confident in going and saying, okay, tummy tuck it is. Mm-hmm. Now I have to say, with the tummy tuck, I did get a little lipo, on the sides here and a little bit on the back. And that was just an enhancement. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like, it was part of the procedure anyway, so hey, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, years later, it's been about 2-3 years later, I see the humongous difference in how I feel just daily.
Yeah.
I remember back when I used to wake up in the morning, go to put on pants, and hate to just button my pants up to try to get around the skin.
Yeah.
You know, I remember thinking about my stomach so much that it became just a constant daily thought. Now I wake up and it literally shocks me when I realize that, oh my gosh, I haven't even thought about my stomach in years. Like, it's not even something I think about anymore. It doesn't bother me. I don't even have, you know, lingering insecurities or anything. So
yeah, and I think that that's another thing. It definitely makes you more confident when you are 100% in love with your body. Like, every now and then I think about getting a breast reduction and nothing dramatic, but just like maybe like 2 sizes down, because I just feel like that would make me more confident about my body, more confident about putting on certain things in there. And I am, you know, a size 4-6 is not really like I don't really have a lot to work with. I have, you know, my boobs are pretty much like the most I have to work with, but it's just, I just feel like I've always liked the look of just like a slim body, you know, not a lot of boobs, not a lot of butt, not a lot of hips. Like, you know, that's just what I've just been attracted to, and I just always felt like that would be more fitting on me, and that's been the shape that I've, you know, been able to maintain. But I've always just had bigger boobs. And I think with boobs, I think people don't really understand that too can play a huge part. Like, I don't think it's a compliment when somebody's like, yo, your boobs are big. Like, I'm like, oh, great. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just is annoying. And I don't think it's a compliment. It's actually annoying to hear that. But they might mean it as a compliment, and they, you know, whatever. But
to each his own.
To me, I'm just like, I could have done it, you know, without that compliment.
And that's a great point to make. It really is an individual perspective. Like, I love my body type too. I like my curves. I like the way I look. I like being a thicker woman. That's something that I enjoy, and you know, I embrace it. Not everybody does, and I think it just, you have to find the you that you love.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you have to find the you that you love. It's about what you think when you look in the mirror.
Right, but you know what is important? You have to, at some point, just love yourself regardless of what you look like. Because I think some people take it too far. It's like, I don't love myself with this or this and that.
Not
and
comparing
like,
to someone else, right?
No, not in comparison, but it's in comparison to themselves. They're just like, I don't like how my cheek looks. I don't like, but you like nothing about your body. And no, everything needs to be changed, and it's like, come on.
So my question would be, what makes them hate? What are they what do people compare themselves to say they don't like this about themselves? Right, because
the look
one thing that I hate about today's society, I hate the cookie cutter look. I find beauty in unique people who have strikingly different features than the norm that you walk by. Yeah. I feel like those unique individuals, those people are beautiful. That is a beauty that we don't appreciate as much as we should.
Yeah, no, I agree, because I mean, there too many times I'm scrolling on the internet and I hear about somebody who passed away from a BBL, or you know, like them, you know, taking fat from one place and putting it in another place, and
overdoing it
overseas to get work done. And it's like, at this point, you know, I don't know if it's a societal thing where people are just putting pressure on others to, or maybe they feel pressured because they feel like maybe my friend did it or my family did it, and it's like, I need to, you know, make those type of adjustments to look that way, or that's more acceptable. Or my ex-boyfriend who cheated on me, he cheated on me with a girl who looked like this. It's just like,
gosh, psychological
at that point, when you're
reasons,
getting to that, when you're getting to that level and trying to make it make sense to you, then you're just not happy with yourself. Like, you really need to come to terms with yourself and understand that your look is your look. You know, like, I understand some changes here and there, but don't try to be someone else.
I think a rule of thumb is love yourself before you decide to change yourself. Learn to love who you are, and find a foundational love for who you are and what you look like before you make the decision of, I want to change this about me.
Yeah.
If you have that love, that self-love, and you're like, you know what, I love me and I'm confident, but you know, I really don't like this about myself. And you know, this thing is really, really bothering me, especially, like, I'm going to harp on it, especially for mothers who have gone through the childbirth and, you know, their bodies have changed abnormally, you know, and they're looking at things that they can't work their way back into. You can't reverse the childbirth process. If it makes you feel better and you already have that self-love and you're not comparing yourself to somebody else or society's standard of what beauty is, I say go for it.
Yeah, because it's getting scary at this point where people are just, everybody's like, yeah, I'm gonna get a BBL, I'm gonna get this, and I'm just like,
the butt lifts are crazy.
You literally don't, but not even that, just anything. It's like, when you look at that person, you're like, you don't even need that.
No, I just have to say this. The butt lifts are crazy. The butt lifts are crazy, especially here. I have seen so many abnormally disproportioned butt lifts these days. And it's more, and that's the one that I have to call out as being, I think that is a society thing. That is something that I can understand if you have no butt and you feel like, okay, I just want a little bit there. But to swell your behind up to look,
especially, and it doesn't match like your body
right,
type,
it's just
body structure, your thighs are just like barely holding it up. You're just like,
you're wobbling around.
What are you doing? Like,
yes, no, not to just to say I have a butt. No, so that's the one that I call out as being.
No, I definitely think that some of this are not unnecessary and others are just. I mean, but to their own. I feel like if you know you're having a hard time with really loving your body and really loving yourself and feeling the confidence that you need to do, then don't feel bad about making those changes that you need to make.
True.
But at the same time, you know, like at some point, people need to recognize you. They need to be able to say, "Oh, that's my daughter. That's my, you know, niece or whatever." Like if you are looking like a completely different person, then you need to look into yourself and really understand, like,
why am I doing this?
Right.
Why am I doing this? Why am I changing my entire identity to be something different?
Yeah.
And I think that goes back to, you know, you have to be aware of kind of your mental status when it comes to self-love.
Yeah.
Got to promote that more and more these days, because I think that, you know, with the COVID year passing and us being kind of more contained to our small circles, you know, it's harder to find the good mental sustenance that you need to maintain a balance and to positivity. So again, just for us to reiterate, don't do anything dangerous. Don't be extreme, you know, and find self-love before you decide to make drastic physical changes to yourself because you think that's going to make you feel good.
Yeah, because one thing you will find out is that no changes in the world can, no doctor in the world can change what's within. You know what I mean? Like if that's not who you are, if you're still not happy with whatever is going on in your life, that surgery is not going to change it. Trust me.
You'll find something else after that surgery.
It's going to be like a never-ending cycle of changes, and before you know it, no one recognizes you.
And again, be unique and be beautiful.
Yeah.
Uniqueness is underrated. And hey, by the way, have you ever watched those Next Top Model shows and the high fashion shows? If you look at the models, they have unique beauty about them.
Yeah, that's my show. I love how American That's on.
Okay,
I watch all that episode.
I love how they look. They're stunning. Their features are sometimes they're really predominant, strong features, but they love themselves, and I believe that shows through their pictures. So don't be daring. Don't be afraid to, be authentic.
100%. So, let us know what you guys think. Are you okay with altering your body, making changes to the way you look, the way you smile, the way your body sways, like whatever it is, those little changes, do you think that it's okay? Or do you think that people should just leave their body alone, live on their lives as they came in and just let that be it?
We would love to hear what you think. And if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we look forward to reading your comments on this one. This is something that we're very interested in hearing your side of the story.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.
See you in our next video. Bye.
butt now. I really like it.
You like your butt?
Yeah, I do.
It looks fine. It's fitting for your shape.
I feel like Amazon is. She gets washed. She's very well taken care of. She smells like water. That's what she smells like, water. And if she don't smell like water, we work it out. Talk to me. What happened?
I told you, my whole motherhood is going to be amazing. Kids are going to be
It is.
beautiful.
It's gonna be perfect. They're gonna pop out, start cleaning floors. Yeah.
My kids, my whole experience with having kids is going to be wonderful.
Flawless.
It's going to just, I'm not gonna have any pains.
The sky's gonna open up.
Yep. The kids are going to just come
Slide
right
right
out.
out.
Slide right out. They're going to be healthy. Yeah. So.